0 so far.
I don't think OpTic has a sports psychologist. I don't know though.
Like it was made for FPX.
This is the big part though. I feel like OpTic needs. Oh, nobody killed the dart. OpTic needs to come out swinging. OpTic needs to come out confident and ready to game. Oh, this is a huge, massive push from FPX.
But none going down just yet. Shot from Shao. And there's still more. But they can't handle it. It's a 3-for-1 trade out.
Desperately trying to get something done here, but overwhelmed.
Oh, they committed so hard for that. FPX in such a good. FPX in such a good spot there. And they just kind of like all wide swung and just inted. There we go though. This is good. This is big for OpTic. It doesn't. If we don't remember the last maps where OpTic won the first pistol and went up like 2-0 or 4-0, this is probably big for OpTic. You just have to completely forget the last couple of maps. Wait. I like Victor pushing, especially if he's feeling tilted. Victor pushing to get kills, that would be good.
No surprises really. FPX have struggled in some of these pistol
Let Victor
rounds so
like
far.
get some confidence back. Let him regain his mental. All good.
Get themselves on the board here. If FPX decide to throw some sheriffs in once again.
Both teams have a 100% win rate on bind at Masters Copenhagen. Wow.
And this is the one
that's a crazy stat for Bofa.
Get a map on the board.
They're both undefeated here. Who picked this map? OpTic?
So difficult though. Again,
okay.
You got to think clean starts for them, right? Because like
again, I'm surprised OpTic picked bind this map and not fracture or Haven. That is interesting.
Simply on for the ride.
Certainly by third map you have to pick. I mean, maybe this is one of maybe OpTic thinks this is their best map, so maybe it's a good pick.
Close enough for now. Spike and the vast majority of OpTic challenging towards that A side. MVA posted up towards mid. And 3 players from FPX patiently shot. Nice work from Ye.
Big kill.
Open an option, and they didn't quite commit with the spike just
now they're gonna know that they're crossed.
FNS gonna find Artis.
So much damage done.
This is all good so far though. FNS, yeah, he's walking wounded, but he's still standing.
Is he using a little
be going
hashtag crosshair? Is that what that is? I can't really see. Or is it a little cross? I can't really tell. My color blindness sucks for that.
Finally, that heal comes through onto FNS.
It's a cross? Okay.
Marv looking to reset.
Couldn't really see.
Cross is being watched.
Oh.
They lose the back line. That's an option maybe open now. Angel being a nuisance, but quickly.
Yes, Victor, keep getting your kills here.
FPX looking to deal damage here.
Oh.
That's damage. That could have been a follow-up to get too many targets, and the final piece found. OpTic get their second and keep 3 standing.
Angel diffed, yeah.
This time around from OpTic.
True. It's a good shot.
Again, I was talking about how rare it is that OpTic are able to find themselves in a 3-0. They did find a 4-0 lead initially on Icebox. Can they
all good.
This time around?
Time for OpTic to go up big here now. We need this if you're an OpTic fan.
Brilliant start as well to this side on the attack.
We really need it. I wonder if OpTic's going to keep running the same strats. I mean, there's 3 whole tapes on OpTic at this tournament. This is the double satchel into shower, right? With the Sky Flash? No, it's not.
This control very early on towards the orb.
There is a Sky Flash, but he didn't double satchel.
At least reveal presence.
I was going to say, they're going to try and go for the combo here, but no paint share.
They didn't suck. Or they sucked. I'm surprised he didn't nade off of it. That's weird.
Their intentions, so being quite cautious on approach. Zipan playing close enough by, but keeping the control, be able to get the orb.
It's true. FPX bought half shields here. All 5 of them have half shields and Vandal. Because they forced last round, right?
They don't know he could be here this early. Zipan, surprise! He goes down, but quickly handled by Shao. Position revealed though, and you're right. Oh, jeez, Victor finds Shao.
Oh, Lola.
And OpTic looks sharp. It's what they needed. A resounding round like this. Get that third.
Made in Abyss Season 2, you watching? I am. When does it come out?
Slowly putting together the
I need to see the movie still, though.
Oh, it's an Angel. Well, again, they're going to be given the opportunity to have a say in this.
All right. OpTic, please break the script. It's a 2v4. We don't throw this 4v2, right? We don't throw it. It's impossible. You can't throw this.
Essential flash comes in. No, they're close enough by.
It's a good
Artist
nade.
gonna give away a little bit of the game.
Okay,
Yeah,
we're good.
Swiftly gonna take Angel
We're
out
good.
of this, and Artist's options are pretty much
All good. All good.
He's going to come through and challenge here, but Flash going to slow things down. A counter flash here from Crashies. One given away, but Victor cleans things up.
Good of them to actually kill
survive.
Artist there, not let him
And
save the
3 on
Vandal.
the board for OpTic.
I think he probably would have died to the bomb because he didn't have any
Say,
armor
look,
anymore.
I think OpTic need to somehow just keep this so clean throughout this entire game. If the momentum swings, because I think we all saw it, right? We all saw the end of that last game.
Later.
OpTic looked in pieces.
All right, 3-0. 3-0.
That little bit of emotional break. They need someone to bring them back here.
We talk about that conference. Doug noting, obviously, a couple of them were a little disheartened walking away.
Victoria is tilted? Who's Victoria? Just
This is
Victor?
on the back of actually early pressure towards Showers, making sure they can get that orb control time and time again.
Do you know why FPX plays that chamber? We were talking about it yesterday when we saw FPX play this map. I think it's because in EU, teams play so slow that I guess people would rather have the Raze Fade combo for late in the round than have to have a chamber. But it makes it very easy to get flanked, right? We saw FPX get flanked a lot on this map, so it's a give. It's a give and take.
Be cautious. Carefully does it.
Because this, pretty much all of the European teams that we've seen, Guild, Fnatic, FPX, they all kind of play the same way. Where there's like,
he's noted it, he's seen the barrel, and now he's seen Ye.
You gotta give it Molly and give, yeah.
He's just so diligent, man.
The European teams on Blind are just super defaulty.
So cautious.
Oh, labored, but it's still good enough. Trying to actually
divide it. Victor got himself killed there. What was that? Why did he?
A fumble from Victor.
Okay, they called to go back. They called the TP. And so he was like committing, and then he was like, "Nope, we're not committing."
Wait till they buy the time to get to trying to play it to the second. Play it perfect, but he can't take one to the grave. And Crashies back
guess he didn't get one there.
Stabilizing around that could have gone astray.
Artist is still hookah the whole time.
The spike is down, and the fumble from Victor.
Maybe he gets a gun. Oh, that's a big gun.
Actually, a red ping through.
He was flashed, yeah.
He's going to be going for that weapon. An opportunity to do some damage. Or at least try and hold on to this.
What are they saying? I can't hear them. They're cheering for FPX. I mean, he's not going to win this round, but... Okay, there we go. Crashy's warming up here. Let's go, baby. It took him 2 maps. Not him. All of OpTic. Maybe we're back now. Maybe we're back now. I want to say Icebox, the last map, OpTic was up 4-0 and lost.
Whether or not we see that adjustment once again, the ability to claw their way back into a half.
Such a resilient team.
Just saying.
Never so clear cut.
That's where you start then leaning the credit towards
pause. Same. Pretty sure it's the same round that FPX paused last game too.
One of the positives we always talk about with OpTic is the mid rounding. That's not.
Why do they never save single rifles like in CS:GO? They just die.
In that regard, Angel's winning that head-to-head.
Because in this game you have to buy abilities, and CS there are no abilities. So if you mess your money up, if you get off script with your team. A lot of times you end up having to save when your team buys or you won't have utility. So a lot of times it's not even worth to save. So like I said, if your full team is buying and you don't have like a chamber that can kind of handle like using an ult and then dropping a gun off the ult, then yeah, it's just not worth it. Even like a jet saves you one of the rounds. Like if you save a gun and you know the next round you're just gonna have knives for the, you know, if you lose the current round, then the jet will be able to use knives, drop you, and then it kind of it absorbs the economy damage, if that makes any sense.
FPX challenge, as much as sometimes best of 5s
yeah, chamber op and jet knives are the only 2 really that can absorb it. Because it basically gives you a gun and a round where
in my mind,
you might not have money, or one of your teammates don't have money.
They've been doing really well.
They've gone from strength to strength.
They've gotten stronger.
I think FPX attack is strong in mind. I don't know. It didn't make sense, but I'm gonna just go with it. Okay, fair enough.
I feel like they've just got better game by game.
They have. So again, this is when I want to see what's that playbook looking like, right? How much they have in store, and what can they bring out? Now again,
how come there's so many tech pauses right after attack? I don't know.
To potentially play with, so the pressure isn't quite.
Wait, was this attack pause or is it attack? Who is that? That guy looks familiar.
Is that an Astralis shirt? What game am I?
Looks like Shao, doesn't it?
Huh, that's crazy.
Or is that somebody? Oh, that's Enzo.
That's the one. Any good signs, Mike? You're gonna have to.
Hey, sit down there, bud.
Pretty good actually with the OpTic. Oh, hello.
That's me. Okay.
Now, again, because beyond this, obviously we're sat on Bind right now, which is the third map.
Can I get a oh yeah?
Come on then.
Do it.
Come on.
Come on. That was okay. It was only okay.
That was not. No, what are you talking about? That wasn't very good. You should
That's
lead.
a Hoya.
I think you should lead.
Someone fully sent it on that. Even I heard.
No,
again,
Hoya.
this is when you can start thinking about the rest of the map. Well, again, Fracture, even Fracture coming in a little bit after this, which will be the next map if we get
Gun
there,
Buddy. Oh, the Riot Gun Buddy.
Pulls into my mind a couple
The guy had a shirt named I Am Esports.
on that map historically. However, of course, when you put out such a call to action, people answer, right? People learn how you play it, people look at you. And again, this is something we have to even say about this game. Yes, we say that FPX should have been here for a long time. They're a team that could have played to this caliber, but they never had. Whereas OpTic, of course, went on the deepest runs possible. They've won these
Hiko
events.
Boomer, that's
Everyone
a meme.
looked at OpTic
You're a meme.
and has paid attention to what they do. FPX haven't had that fine-tooth comb attention yet. I'm sure they will now going
All right,
However, we're
back
on the
live.
so thank you for the patience once again.
This is the big round here.
Go back in
FPX,
if
FPX wants to come back, this is the round they need to win.
What have they got in mind to
But
challenge
OpTic's looking pretty good. It looks looking like Victor has a judge who's going to double satch from the U-Haul here. Fast, right? Nade, double satchel U-Haul. He gets blinded though.
Big pace change here for OpTic. Victor
they know that he's in U-Haul.
Early control here.
Well, yeah.
They walked across with him. No, the lurker is yay towards B.
Coming in. They've got two towards the back of the side here. Zip
looks like
being
he's just
one
going
of
to
them.
come back.
Of course, Shao the other. Ult coming in too, so just trying to secure this OpTic.
What is this ult?
Still quite dangerous. Not quite clear in that side.
I feel like you can only plant in one spot.
Super dangerous unless they can
good
clear
Molly.
one of these angles, and they just
good counter Molly. You can't plant. Stop the plant. Now we can plant. It's faked again. Maybe even allow a plant, but they've taken control and hit the brakes and looked for these overextensions from FPX. There's the fight. Diff.
Massive space now claimed back by OpTic. Zipan
fake
was
planted
here, he
again.
had a lot of presence, but now he's all alone.
What do you do now?
Rotations are in, but this
3v5.
tempo shift by OpTic is fantastic. Fast
big satchel.
Denied, Marv. Round two.
And again, big satchel.
More time being bought for rotation, Mike. They're on the way here.
Actually, finally,
they can't even like try to spam him because his teammates are swinging.
Marv!
There we go, baby. Marv is awake, and he's swinging for more.
Snappy as ever. Gonna take away Marv, but still so much more work to do. 4 more in his way.
This ult's actually kind of oppressive because you can't rotate through spawn.
And again, I want to look back at this round and look at what they achieved.
I kind of like that actually. You can't rotate through the doorway. If you try to spam them, they'll swing the ult or the other side is short and kill you. Even with all the delay that FPX had, it didn't matter. They just couldn't come in. Maybe if Angel kills Ye Showers, they might be able to peek from 2 different angles, but maybe Angel dying Showers, FPX lost their chance. They should have another buy here though, I think, right? Or they save here.
They took their time, they didn't overcook it, they
He saved him. He saved him.
Shower, they individually start to take apart FPX, and this is the balance to OpTic that I love seeing. This makes it a far greater competition. Look at this one. Beautiful work from Marv there. Lovely, lovely stuff. 5-0 though. And that timeout from FPX.
Marv went even last game? I don't know. He seemed kind of quiet. I don't remember like any big rounds from Marv this whole today yet.
That pace change is so perfectly timed. It's almost like OpTic are waiting for the timeout, then they hit the switch.
It's really well considered. We go again though. Oh, Angel just gets eviscerated.
And they're punished on the side of the map.
Wow.
Now they feel as if they have freedom towards this orb. Removing Angel very
I think going up 5-0, I think 6-0, you have a, what, a 60 or 70% chance to win the game? I think it was 70. Because 4-0 is 69. 6-0 is 70.
That's danger, man.
It's a pretty good odds for OpTic to win their first map here.
Yeah.
Next map is Fracture 2. We could go the full way here.
Rightly so. These rounds are so dangerous. If you're starting to feel that pressure a little too much, again, you saw the dog invested over towards that A
This
side.
is looking good for OpTic.
So again,
Finally.
that way. Correct read from OpTic. And yes, FPX are exploring,
Copium.
kind of readdressing
OpTic will win.
Really good read from
Okay,
OpTic. Again,
man.
not walking into stocks, not being lazy.
I'm not saying
about
they
the
will
clears.
win. I'm saying they're in a good spot right now.
And the plant will be the reward.
Didn't they do this last game? I'm pretty sure it was. I think it was either. Yeah, it was 5-0 or 6-0, and the half ended 6-6. Maybe it was only 4-0. 4-0 to 4-1 to 5-1 and 6-6. The problem is FPX plays this map in such a European way, where they're just playing super far back, just retaking it. It's not working.
What?
Oh no! And tragedy's starting to strike. Yay and Mard invests in the ult now. Zipan gets out of there, takes a little bit of damage, but still 3.
How do they stop this now? They don't have a molly.
So get out in there, Sugetsu, Zipan, Shao still standing, Shao on the defuse. He's holding it down, and no one stopped him. No one stopped him at all.
At a round, they have absolutely no right. Zipan goes huge for FPX, and the showstopper, the cherry on top. What a retake there. It's just such a disadvantage. Sugetsu's almost third contact there as they're coming through pipes.
How, man? Wait, how? How did it go from 5v3 or 5v... It was 5v3, right? Went from 5v3 to 2v3 in the matter of seconds. But how?
Wow. 1 to 5. That's how you
I
get on
don't.
the board. That could
They didn't
be
even.
totally-
They didn't
think
catch
about
any of the kills.
Agile mental game that's going on for OpTic. They've been battered.
They
and
used 2
broken and
ults.
beaten through the first 2. They get here and they need this clean.
Smart. They pushed out from lamps.
Stick to the script
From
that
U-Haul?
they've written themselves. Now the buy is back with FPX.
OpTic had to keep it interesting. It would have been too easy otherwise. True.
Let's see what they do with
Maybe.
this early commitment towards this A site.
This is the long molly.
FNS gonna
He forgot his lineup, or maybe not. Let's see if he forgot it.
Follow up on this fake flash actually.
Oh, he forgot it. Oh no. IGL FNS. We forgot that. We can't be forgetting that one.
Confident about the placement for it, but
Well, look, Fnatic
You can
on the
see he
ground.
was looking around. He was trying to remember what his lineup was.
Angel goes
Wait.
walkabout to try to get aggressive mid-round, and so far FNS found one.
I think
Look at
that's
Crunch now coming
such
in
a big
from
mistake
Shower as
for
well.
Crashies not to swing and
Pressure, can they
trade.
commit to it? No, they've been held away.
Because
40
Crashies could have
seconds
gotten a
out
freebie
again.
there.
FPX are pushing the issue. This is now on Ye. He has to set the tempo. He's got to try and take some space on this
Is he
side.
ulting?
Control some
Oh,
part
that's
of
a-
this investment of the ult now as well. The information
Man.
noted, the trade comes in towards the other side, but it's going to be a 2v2 towards B.
Uh-oh.
Crashies heading on in, but oh, the timing! It could have been atrocious, the trade! He gets one down, Victor has to control it, and he does! OpTic gonna get the
Question
plan and
mark?
artist called upon now.
Sugetsu, you're kind of falling off here,
Do no
bud.
wrong
We need you to
before.
wake up.
Now he has
if you
to
want
do
to win
the
this.
unthinkable. The
Oh,
one
he saw him.
He spotted a barrel. But now they know the
He have
position.
knife. He has knife and 2
Crashes
flashes
is waiting
too.
on the other side for him.
Double swing.
Again, more chip
He saw
damage.
both,
Artists
huh?
being given
Both
no leeway,
silenced.
no access, and now they
There
stand.
we go.
Now they fire an OpTic carry on.
Good on OpTic to
they're sixth on the
restabilize.
board. Yeah,
Didn't get
FPX
too
looked
tilted
at-
was
after
dangerous.
losing
Yeah,
that
FPX
5v3.
looked at least to be in position to prevent that
Okay.
from happening.
Whew. All good. All good.
Precarious round.
That was Shao on a solo effort, by the way. I mean, this timing goes the other way. That round's all but done.
One enemy
Victor,
remaining.
luckily
Yeah,
stabilized on
Sugetsu,
that
that might have been a Vandal moment where he just crouch sprayed his Vandal. Or was I couldn't I don't remember if it was Vandal or Phantom, but one of them. He tried to spray and just
This
whiffed.
is business now. This is what it's all for.
Is this the lower bracket? This is the lower bracket finals, yeah. So the loser of this best of 5 is eliminated. The winner plays tomorrow in a best of 5 in the grand finals against PRX.
And again, you can see the buy for FPX. It's not good. Again,
Which
they're
team do you like more
running
performance-based?
so
So far,
bad
FPX.
throughout this.
FPX has looked like the better
Showers
team
with
this
rifle,
this
rests
whole
on
series.
Sheriff. Bit of a Hiko here.
OpTic seems like they might have finally woken
Outside,
up.
and back to
Oh,
work.
it's a good-
Artist already
Artist
pinned
is
down.
dead.
So much pressure on this man. Actually, again, FPX
Maybe
still
3.
going to find 2. And Marved on the bailout here to keep the numbers favorable. Note Angel's positioning.
Is it Dumble Limb tomorrow? No.
Zipan to do some real heavy
Zippin's in a
lifting.
pretty good spot.
Spike in the hands of Marv.
Where does he get peaked from, though?
Positioning coming out even just from
2v3.
Crashes is a nuisance. They've hit the brakes for a second.
I think this is a smart call
Again,
by
OpTic
OpTic.
trying to just draw them in. Say, oh, you're willing to take a fight.
Just hold. Oh, sorry.
Here.
Just hold forever.
FPX not playing
See
that
if somebody will walk into your crosshair,
More
because
composed.
FPX can't really play.
Catches the headshot from Zipan.
What a headshot.
5 HP.
FPX can't really like play defensive. They have to
Now,
get info
Zipan still
somewhere.
has the paint shell as
Problem
well.
is, if that happens, that's unfortunate.
Tap on the spike to draw it out.
Good
but
nade.
Marv's
He's
gonna
got to get
mill on
off.
this.
Don't-
No.
Oh, bad
Has
nade.
to be careful, and Zipan makes a little bit of a
that
mistake with
sucks.
this.
Spike planted.
But Yates,
Oh!
the damage! 8 out of 5. This is possible. Zipan could do some damage.
Gets a
here.
Vandal?
Gun now.
2 of them are sitting on 5.
Do you throw a satchel or something?
Has to be the saving grace for OpTic in this. There it
Oh.
is. Crashy safe
If he didn't-
in the end.
I don't know
They
if it would really
barely
would have
stay
mattered
alive. FPX looking deadly, but still the scoreline.
if
It's
the nade
7-1.
hit, because
Let's
Marv
talk
just
about
gets
the,
off and then
total overhaul here.
probably the
This
same
is
thing happens.
Absolute contrast.
All right,
From
FPX
a
have no more timeouts now.
fundamental
This is
standpoint,
their last
they're
one
just playing much better
until
Valorant.
overtime.
Yeah, you can see,
Head shorted. He was.
Lovely.
the readjustment perfect again.
2 145
Forcing
headshots
Zipan
and
to
neither of
come
them
out
die.
and
That
score towards
sucks.
side.
That sucks.
Unlucky not to find the kills there on those 2 headshots, obviously.
And I'm waiting to see if this could potentially spur on seeing OpTic.
This is a
finding
T-sided
comfort on
map.
the
If they
stage.
win
I'm gonna be
4-8,
honest, that first
FPX
game
can
they
still
played,
win.
paper
That
over
is some
about,
copium.
right? It was
I'm
not
gonna
even
call
close.
you out on
It
your
wasn't even
copium if you're gonna keep
testing someone. There's a
copiuming
couple
me
of
everything I
hooks in
say.
there, and obviously, FPX were phenomenal. Like, they are so good. But I've got to say, FPX to me hit the ground running. They looked good the second they walked down this stage. So I want to see OpTic find that so we get those competitive last 2 maps, because they've been one-sided affairs so far, which doesn't necessarily make for a great game. It's been pretty back and forth, and finally we get to see a good look from OpTic.
Copium take.
Finally.
Really waiting on FPX to...
Is it worth it to forfeit and stop
benefit from
opting
the
for
second
gaming
timeout
comp?
they
No.
called.
I mean, it's not over yet. Any way you look at it.
Being proactive is going to be the answer they look for here. And this is a similar
But
characterization
Artis
made
has
on
to wake
previous
up.
maps. OpTic
I feel
haven't
like-
been allowed to set up.
I have not been
Allowed
that
to
impressed with
get
Artis
themselves
on KO,
in the
but
driving
Artis on
seat in terms
Chamber is
of this early
really
round
crazy.
pressure. And they benefit massively on that. Problem being now,
And I think
FPX have to chip it.
maybe
It's round
against
9, they have to
EU
chip away
teams,
at
it
this
makes sense to not use
massive
Chamber, but I think against NA
economical
teams,
advantage
Chamber
they
is just too
And
good.
again, OpTic after the last time
It's stopping this like cringe raised double satchel shower, the raised double satchel U-Haul.
An early contact made towards B long, but it doesn't necessarily mean
Because it allows you to fight the
Yeah,
raise
Crashy's there, happy to
and
take that
either
space.
TP to safety or
Carving away
kill
with
him and then
those
you keep
flashes
the
for
map control.
deeper towards the site.
So you can't really do that. Like,
He does have the support of Zipan.
it's like Viper challenging it, and Viper
Again,
just fights and dies, and then it's like, okay, well,
They're setting this tempo so well.
just kind
OpTic playing
of sucks.
Like the cautious game so far. TP.
All right,
by one.
OpTic's doing a little bit of a pace change. Looks like they're doing like a B
Once there's
default.
that
They faked
re-exploration,
long.
looking for
Actually, they didn't
information
really
from
get
FPX,
past
but
this brim
now
smoke that's
they've
here.
just committed 3 towards that B site.
FPX is going for the re-clear
Control
long.
towards long.
I would imagine FNS realizes
Forced
once
away
they
from
saw
the
the
side.
suck that
Sugetsu and Ardis that will be
they're gonna
called upon
be
as the
playing
spy
to
makes
hold
its way
long.
towards shore.
So I guess the call would be for Ye to walk into Hookah right now, and he is, and he's about to probably
Oh,
die.
the timing! Oh, so he
Wait.
gets 2! He gets 2!
How
Unbelievable,
does
but
Zippin
onto
not
backing
kill
guide
Ye
by OpTic.
walking into
Prepared
Hookah
for the
with an
contact.
op?
No,
What
doesn't
in the
dare.
heck
Would
is
you dare
happening?
Go further here, underhand, swings
Oh,
it.
Marv is too
Marv
smart.
Flash, man.
How are you so good at this, Marv? A quick TP. They're going, it's all on Angel.
But Angel
Angel on
is
the other
ready
side,
for
playing
it.
by the side. He did not
He
rotate.
can't
He
throw
waited
anything.
patiently.
Don't throw
And
anything,
now
just
there's
take
3
it.
victims on the other side. Angel, this could be everything. Gets 1. He needs more though. A tap on the spike. He's got to buy time.
Oh, that's a
10
big molly.
seconds. The fight. FNS wins it. Value found and
He's
Shao
off.
now the 1v1.
Oh, he's off.
and FNS
Gotta hold
wins
it
the
now.
fight. He has to stick the
Oh my God!
Shao again. How
I don't
many
know about
times
Ye
can
just
this
wide
man
swinging there in the 2v1.
destroy
That
OpTic
was.
like this?
Oh man.
2-7, the
FNS could have
scoreline's
planted
still
just
safe
full
for OpTic, but
safety
an
too.
instant hit on the timeout.
I'm not. That's
you
a
can
that's
see
a
the
tilt run.
hesitation
That's a
from
pause
FNS
tilt. Tilt
there.
pause.
Reconsidering this first tap on the spike. And Shao knows the positioning. He knows that he has to commit to the plant there. Lines up the wallbang perfect.
He even had time to maybe jump to like safety,
It's that
but
man again.
I know why he swung back sight. Like he wanted to make sure that
FPX there second.
he wanted to make sure that he didn't come out to try to like
Not really
cheat up, but
that in terms of the economy here.
guessed
Still gonna
wrong.
be struggling.
Not necessarily a bad play.
It's OpTic to call
All the silvers in chat. Oh my God, what is FNS doing? Pros are so noob. It's like I don't think that was that bad.
Lay of the land.
Yo, Kiss, thank you for the $5. You turned 60 after all these timeouts? I mean, it's third. Yeah, these games are very slow. Can FPX restabilize this half and come back to 7-5 it? At Hiko, how have the games been? Jovi, let's just say if you just woke up and you're just joining us,
absolutely. Yeah, we talked about
you should be happy.
You could argue
The first two maps were not it. They were not it.
Decent position here as well, coming back onto this.
You might want to go back to sleep because maybe you're jinxing them now. They've just started finally getting into the groove, and they just had a big tilt round that they should not have lost.
For me, look at this stack. It's 4 players from FPX. The correct read for now as well. Yay left on the other side of the map to deal with. It's going to be Ardis over there. So that battle rages on.
I did just wake up.
But even
it has not been very good.
How does OpTic try and break down FPX, who've now committed so many players to this?
Big flash.
Flash goes in, and Marv tries to take a walk with Xiao. And Xiao is becoming an issue.
Victor's been kind of missing Jovi. Marv has had a pretty bad day. Icebox last map, FNS top frag, if that tells you anything.
Gets away with his life until now. Victor trying to chase him down, posts it, gets Zipan.
Big ult. They're going A though. There's 3 showers.
And you can see the quick TP.
This is actually a smart ult.
And the rotations. Oh, I thought it was going to be a second. It's not. Oh, this with a Spectre.
Oh no.
He's made a meal of it. He's down to just a classic.
Oh.
What is, how are you still alive?
Oh my gosh.
Still standing? Sugetsu's on the way, but it's a mile away from any sort of safety. Plant comes in.
Oh, the counter throw.
And OpTic in all the madness. Somehow look the
actually the counter throw.
Sugetsu has to get here fast. Crashes down to 30 HP.
Ardis only had a Spectre, right? So he dropped his gun to pick up his teammate's rifle, but he timed it wrong. And he was also in a chamber slow, so he couldn't pick up the Phantom or the Vandal that was right next to him. And then because of the timing, OpTic was moving up. He had a good flash, but he had a classic. Or he had a knife. If he had a rifle and he swings with the knife, he probably kills one. It turned into a 1v1.
And probably the right call at this point. Has to wait to even catch anyone on the way through, but still OpTic. This game is getting so precarious. Again, the scoreline does not look how close this game is getting.
It was too far? Well, yeah, it's just the, you know, chamber op. It just drops a giant AoE slow on the ground, and then you just get, you know, what can you do?
Oh, there's just maybe an element of pressure here. Yeah, you can see the frustration. He's desperate. I mean, he wins the first with the Spectre.
That sucked.
Yeah. That means when it's Yay with a tour de force on the other side of it.
OpTic's getting destroyed. This is the first map they've looked actually like they're alive and awake on, though.
Again, it feels like they barely get a chance at a full buy here.
The last 2 maps didn't seem like OpTic really even had a chance. They're just getting outplayed everywhere. Somebody said FPX has a good T side on this map, or attack side. So we'll have to see. But it just looks like OpTic's finally woken up, and they're hitting their shots, and they're like taking aggressive fights, and
try and challenge. Shut down by Victor.
FPX is not.
Going through the motions once again.
Sheriff should be one-shot all range like the Deagle. I disagree. I think the Sheriff in this game is way more accurate and easier to use than the Deagle was in CS. I think it would be way too OP. I kind of like that it doesn't one-shot from all ranges. Deagle in CS was kind of random a lot. You didn't have the accuracy like you did with the Sheriff in this game.
2 players on the back lines to get to Xiao. Molly invested in cautious work with that plant.
What do you do right now if you're FPX? Like, they just keep, I don't know.
Still see here though how hard OpTic are having to work in terms of the utility, in terms of the
certainly we don't just die and int our guns right though. I guess did you do for last round?
Now they know. Should be a little weaker in terms of the hold here, but Xiao still good for the first.
There it is.
Okay.
Bookend the round.
I think Nico can confirm about the deagle and accuracy. True.
Real tough challenge
That's what I'm saying. The sheriff in this game actually shoots really straight, and it would be too OP to buy if it actually 150'd. It'd basically be like a guardian at that point, right? So I kind of like that it doesn't 150. Maybe that's an L take to a lot of people, or maybe that's like a hot take. But I think the deagle doing 150 would make anti-ecos even harder than they already are. So I'm alright to believe in a hot take.
The double operator here from OpTic.
If they're gonna make it 150, they have to make it harder to use. Oh, that's a little whiffle.
Even further. That suited them here on bind.
This tempo change has been.
It would be like chamber pistol. No, true.
Just perfectly timed to slip into.
That's true.
Again, FPX desperate for the right information. You can see these rotations back and
Why would you ever
forth,
buy a
trying to find
guardian
the right
if the
placing on
chamber?
this,
If the deagle is 150?
playing a fantastic
More
game,
bullets.
I'm guessing.
A lot more bullets. But no, I mean, pretty much, yeah, exactly.
Now looking to probe towards B side.
You get a pocket guardian for $800. It'd be like crazy.
Yeah, it's a very passive hold.
Oh, is that a lineup?
It
is.
To fake B side here
They're making it look like they're gonna go B, but they're actually just gonna walk across A. Oh, 2 whiffs this round for Ye.
Similar to previous rounds, trying to find contact at exactly the same time that they plant the seed.
They are going to know that they're in U-Haul here. Good ults. Three whiffs for Ye.
He's been trying to catch Angel this entire time, but Crashies leans into it. Isolates
Ye died to Brim ult. They're going A though. Viper's already here, and Viper has mollies, right? He doesn't, but he has so much gas.
Unnoted, but now finds Victor. Drags him to his grave.
Last round.
And he's just bought them time. 10 seconds now. Spike needs to commit.
Oh.
The players are here. Crashies.
Oh.
What a shot. 7 seconds is not enough.
Oh, nice try, Crashies.
Hazardis makes it there in time.
But the 9-3 curse.
Get a doable
The 9-3 curse.
By the smallest of margins.
Doable, yes, but what a way to swing back into bind here. OpTic have just been absolutely clinical in terms of this global map control.
Oh, that's good.
Angel with a
kills.
perfect pinch through the TP. Well done, boys. The clock almost.
All right, quick P.
That one, Lauren.
Oh,
these halves are so long. They're gonna do like a segment.
But this is what we want to see. OpTic kicking into gear with life on the line. This is what it comes down to. First half looking good, but it ain't over yet. Desk, take it away.
Thank you very much, Pansy and Hypog. We wanted OpTic to dig deep. They've done just that. They are delivering, and a lot of that has been coming down to Crashies, who I'm now going to call Flashies for the rest of this tournament, and he's been doing great.
Oh, Yinsu. What do we do with you? He has. He's been exceptional. I mentioned him at the beginning of the map. He's so good on this map, and the crazy thing is, I was talking about his ability to gain info off of utility. It wasn't necessarily supposed to reflect in the scoreboard, but the guy's showing he can do it all.
Okay, he's a fantastic player. He's already got more kills in this half than he has on either of the previous 2 maps.
You had to do him like that. You could have just let it go, man.
But what I'm saying is, OpTic have woken up, right?
Yeah.
You're looking at them on bind here, and you're thinking about, okay, the series now is potentially moving on to Fracture, Haven. These are good maps as well. Maybe we're finally going to get a series here. Maybe OpTic can put a map on the board against the MEA team and turn it into a series.
I mean, the big thing now is yes, Crashes is popping up and whatnot, but we get an FPX attacking side. It's one that you could put a little bit of hope in. Not a lot given the scoreline so far. And the fact that we finally got into a map where OpTic seems comfortable, it seems like they found a rhythm of some kind. I think that spells a lot of disaster for FPX, because I really felt that they might need to cap it here, because the moment there's a bit of momentum, you love that word, we're going to throw it out there into the absolute atmosphere now, because it's not just manifesting itself, it's in actuality now if they keep this up.
Yeah, it's not just momentum though, it's about experience, and I've got around there that kind of indicates how OpTic was using their
What's with the stream? Oh, it's just my chair. It just has like a.
And have a lot of patience in these rounds.
It'll have like a.
Listen,
It looks
what
like
I
it's
think
like a
OpTic
dead
have
pixel.
demonstrated really
You're
well.
rough on your toilet
is
lid,
an ability
Hiko.
to not
Yeah,
get
and
flustered
what?
on the previous 2, right?
I hope it doesn't want to get.
Keep their patience, and I think
hopefully
you're going to see it in the next half as well. They're able to stick. I mean,
it doesn't want to get revenge on me,
you know? By this stuff. People spamming him all over the place.
Do you think Phoenix will ever be played in pro? Nah, don't think he's good enough. Even the buff Phoenix.
You know what I love is that after he'd been denied twice, he swung out and he goes, "Who was doing that?"
Yeah.
And he just executes them, and I was like, "What?"
So disciplined though for a team down 0-2.
Yeah, they're going to have to keep that discipline.
Just keep
up
this
if
heat
they
up?
want
No,
to
because then my
stay
dog
in
will go
this
in there and
tournament. Over to you, Pansy and Hypo.
my dog likes drinking out of the toilet, so.
Thank you, and yeah, back into game.
All right,
9-3.
OpTic needs to
Finally,
win
OpTic
pistol. It's
are
big.
waking up.
It's
what we wanted to see here in
important.
this best of 5. No one wants a 3-0 blowout game, but it ain't over yet. FPX have 3 rounds to play with.
Big
Now,
round here for OpTic. Come on,
curses.
OpTic. Yay, wake up now. Your team's waking up. We need
There's
you
a
here,
few
buddy.
in play here. There's just a few in play.
They have to drag this.
It always seems. I'm pretty sure. Almost. Oh, I'm pretty sure. OpTic always wins first pistol.
To greet this aggression towards
Do they win second pistol normally too? They did last map. They won both pistols.
They're dipping back in, actually. The frenzy
Okay, good trades for OpTic. Okay, really good for OpTic.
Bounding in. Denies Zipan. As Artisans to get to. Where are they in this? Well, that's where they are.
Oh,
Sugetsu
I don't know why
removes
he'd take
Ye
his
from the equation,
chamber
takes
dig
a
out
little
there.
Safety for himself. Frenzy
They
players.
get this.
Hanging out. First one forward. They're just gonna send him in. All right, go overlook
Oh,
Victor.
it's a good nade.
Sugetsu,
Crouch.
Savage,
Oh, they need.
HP.
They
He's
had
still
to
alive,
get
though.
him there.
And so is Hardest, and now's the time you need him. Now there's a moment. Oh, it's not
Whoa.
pretty, but it might just work. He even gets time on the reload. Oh,
Where's his
no.
teammate?
Mike, I'm getting worried. There's one bullet in that frenzy, and that's all he's got. But the defuse ain't stopping again. Victor's holding it down. The cross is watched. And OpTic make it to 10.
Beautiful round as well. At just the right moment, re-aggressing
Okay.
towards Showers, and Victor
I don't know about that one.
finds the second.
I'm not really sure what I'm witnessing. Like, what am I watching here? But
out of this aggression.
all right.
Even Ye here.
I'm pissed if I'm zipping there. Yep.
I mean, all you can do there is smile.
He just
about
he
that
just
one.
smiles, smile through the pain. What's that emote or what's that meme where it's like
To work with once again.
you put out you're crying but you got a mask that you just smiling. I can't think of it. All right, OpTic,
Sheriff's
win all
over,
of these.
And Zipan the first to go.
Win them
So,
all.
at this point, for
13-3. Don't even let them breathe here.
And obviously for FPX, they'd love to be disruptive in this, be saboteurs somehow, but
Explaining
they avoid that
memes.
presence
Ha
when they
ha.
try and create that discomfort or discourse. Looks like Showers
I thought it was
is
1v2, but it
for
wasn't.
FPX.
Crashies it was a 2v1.
Victor on the other side, who's now called to
I don't even
attention.
know where Crashies was that whole time. Did he lurk B or
Step
something?
forward. We'll note at least one of the players. You can see the push and pull, trying to draw the attention away. But again, caution being shown by FPX.
So where they opt to stand
Man.
up towards here. Spike
Dude,
retreating
FPX
from-
plays this map so European, man. Just so slow.
Yeah, they're just desperate.
It's just what Europe. That's just what Europe Valorant has
Expose
just
themselves somewhere. Marvel actually
bind
take contact
EU.
here. Yeah, we'll find Shout.
Okay, this feels like a formality for now, but we know how dangerous FPX can get in these rounds. So far, it's been pretty much contained. Crashy's waiting for the pop flash. Back in contact if needed. And, well,
Oh.
does now get needed,
Okay,
but it
all
was
good.
only for a
11-3.
moment. Clean for
How does
standing.
FPX win the next
OpTic
9 in a
looking like
row?
they mean
They don't.
business.
It's impossible. This is a go
Come
next.
into this obviously with the purchase, but they have to make a stand.
I
now.
told you. FPX had to 3-0 if they want to
OpTic
win
on
this
the 11.
series. It's looking.
The first brick in the process here. to
It's,
start
I
with
actually agree with Jovi.
converting this, getting it
If
across
OpTic can
the
close
line.
this out, OpTic still has a pretty good
It's
chance.
Such a tall task, though. Again,
You did say
even
3-11
this
is
now,
possible for a
you're at
comeback?
2-1, right? It's such a long road
I mean,
back
it's
for-
possible.
but maybe that fire
The
starting
problem
to
is,
burn a
like I
little
said earlier,
brighter.
Artis on KO.
First glimpses
This is the
of
second
what
time
could
he's played
be
KO, where I've been like, man, I kind of wish he was
lower
playing Chamber.
finals here.
I feel like they'd have a better chance.
And for now, the buy coming in for OpTic is 2 rifles, 3 Spectres, and on the other side, of course, plenty of rifles.
Nope, you didn't push Chamber off yet. Ye still holds that line.
He obviously identified here with some utility, but happy to stand his ground. His TP set up, and FPX very cautious in approach. They know what rides on
He's
this buy round.
solo taking Hookah.
Want to give away an early advantage here to
OpTic
OpTic.
going looking. The timing on this
Oh,
is
such a
gorgeous
good
because
push.
pushing the
Actually, I
middle,
agree.
making
Such a
this
good
information.
push.
They can free up
They're gonna
Crashes,
know
hit
it's
that
B.
rotate button. Now they got 3 in the right place.
FNS knew that Raze was Hookah, and now Fade was Hookah as well. Here comes the full exec in.
Maybe two here from this. So they know the rotations come in. 40
They
seconds
don't
now.
have
FPX gotta
a
make it
chamber,
count.
so
Invested. Back of the site. Zipan gets down, crashes, but it's all good trades.
no.
FPX sweep
Now
the
the
site.
raised flanks,
And
but
yes, the rotation's
Shao
on
is
the way, but
holding.
it's still
He can't run or he'll hear him.
unlikely with the spike now down.
Yay.
How much damage can they do?
They're just trying to do
Still
damage at
standing
this
for
point.
FPX. This is
They
good.
probably know. They probably know that
Commit towards some damage here on the way out. Ardis
they need to just get kills here.
to try and defend.
Keep FPX's money low. Oh, that's a spam kill.
Ball bang up to Sugetsu. Ardis finally cleans
I don't know,
things
but
up.
I don't know if you
2-4.
keep spamming after that. But
FPX will get their fourth.
what is this
They
emote?
needed 4 on the board.
Monka
3
stop.
players standing as well. Keep the availability of rifles as best they can coming through. And this site here was just so well constructed.
And you know what? It's all good. That was like OpTic bonus. They don't look too tilted here.
So well coordinated.
It's fine. All good.
That's the expectation.
4 to 11.
FPX can really lean on that.
I've been in this
in the
position one
attacking half.
time.
They're even given the rounds to do so.
Still
Angel
not
can be
really
like
against
me.
weak OpTic here yet. That money's still enough in place so they can fashion together a good purchase.
OpTic actually went for like a low buy here. They like
Test the
forced.
extremities,
I don't know. Why
test
do you force here? I
FPX
don't understand this
their
buy.
default, which is one of their
You have
strongest
Crashies with the Deagle half armor. You have Ye that
No.
has half armor too. Why? You have so many rounds to work with. Certainly, you just save one, so you have like an actual full buy, full util, full everything, right? This is like the way you start throwing is a buy like this. I don't know.
Removing that shield down to 62 HP.
Maybe I'm wrong, but they have raise ult. Yeah, but you're on defense. If you're on attack, alright. On defense,
With the flash as well.
like I said,
FPX are testing
you
everything.
lose this round, you're saving next round. All of a sudden, it goes from 11-4 to
Still got a lot further
11-6.
to go.
They certainly do.
It's 45 seconds here, and there's no
don't
progress
know.
towards either
We'll
side.
see.
As Ye is re-exploring short here, Lauren. He's still got the TP as well.
This is on knife's edge though. Shao on the other
Yay.
side. This guy's been a phenom for the side, and that's Shao again.
Good Brim
Cracks it
ult
open,
to
the
delay,
ult to try and
gives them
deny
time to
the quick
rotate
progress,
over.
the spring
Raze
ball off the
takes
back.
control of
They
U-Haul
try and
just
shore
now.
up the
Brim has
defenses of
backside.
OpTic. FPX are at the
Marv
door.
gets
Marv
one.
says goodbye to Angel and looks to do some more damage. You can see
He's
them
about to
waiting
ult. Here
patiently.
comes the ult.
Showstopper
Oh,
comes
that's a single.
out, and it's just Victor with one. I thought there was
2
more
in
to
U-Haul
follow,
with
but for
FNS
now it's
flanking.
FNS.
They're not going to be ready.
Creeping
This
in
guy.
the backline,
Oh, we got
Smash comes in,
flashed.
he eats it, but Zipan is so vulnerable, and Shao can only defend
this-
so much here.
This is a
And
go
now
next.
Sugetsu needs the spike, and he's actually going to be able to get it back in hand.
No way.
How's he gone away with this? The plot to follow. Oh, they're trying to close the gap as fast as they can.
Smart of
Run,
Crashies
boy,
to run in.
run.
Smart.
Oh, for a second, he
play,
almost got
good
the
play.
gun out, but Crashies
That was good.
will take them to 12.
And the timing on the orbital strike as well.
All good.
I mean, Ye's aggression towards short perfectly timed.
Is it possible, chat?
Allowing that
OpTic's
reposition
losing
out
streak
to get
against
a
EU.
much tighter hold on sight.
We're about to take a map.
Allow any
Let's
of
go,
this
NA.
back of finding Ye.
And
It's almost a total
OpTic
fumble
can't
here with the
can't say
flash.
they've never beaten the EU team anymore on a
Just
map.
A little off with the Vipers bit here. Not sure if Sugetsu assumed that was going to cover across towards default, but
I'm safe. I say
it's a slight
GG.
miscommunication.
FPX looks bad on this map. I'ma say it. Took only 10 maps to finally win one. And dang, that one map
12
felt
to 4
good.
now. The reverse sweep now beckoning. How much can OpTic do in this
I feel like
game?
it's the first map, and this is
first
the third
real
map of the
piece of the
series, and the
puzzle
very
for them.
first time OpTic
FPX,
look
first
like
time
they're
we've
better
seen
than
without an answer.
FPX.
Chip damage done towards Shao. Same to be said to Ye.
Really caught off with the second swing as well there. Another very slow approach.
What's
to the
NA's
round.
issue against EU?
And OpTic
It's not really
well,
NA
OpTic
versus
kinda
EU,
feed
it's
into
just
this, honestly.
OpTic versus EU. OpTic has never been able to take a map off a European team before. So,
As previously said, it's been at the right time.
I mean, look at the difference now. Ye sitting super deep as well. You still do have some side
Oh.
control being kept here.
he's stuck.
Have to give away the most of it though. Sugetsu gonna crack it open. Marv on the swing gets absolutely bodied by Ardis. Victor only good for one this time. Plant gonna come in and
Wait.
there's still 4 on their feet here.
Hold.
Ardis probably not far from it.
You're
either. There's
undefeated
5
versus
back
EU?
up and standing.
That's true.
Indeed.
We lost to the
Third
NA team.
round.
We beat the hard
Yeah, gonna
European
happen.
teams, and we
FPX
lost to
will
the
shut
NA
out.
team.
As
That's actually
Crashies
true.
might just try and cut his losses. Alright.
Sugetsu needs to wake up. He's missing a lot of shots that he doesn't
Now,
usually miss.
FPX flexing a little. A little bit of a reminder of the
Why is
danger
Ye
this
ADSing?
team
That's what he
has.
does.
Don't get comfortable. Don't rest on those laurels.
That's just what he does.
Any window of chance and that scoreline can get close.
He's really good at ADSing and just one-tapping you. He also likes ADS spray, which usually is really hard to control.
A little more depth in terms of approach here from FPX. Because OpTic, they're not entertaining it. They're not feeding into this default, which is FPX's win condition.
He's doing a lot more than usual. Nah, he usually does it a lot. There were some days where he just didn't ADS at all, and it was probably the days he didn't play too hot. But I think the more he ADSes, the more he's actually feeling it.
Lucky boy there.
I personally don't like ADS. Some people do, some people don't. I don't think you have to like literally never ADS, but if you're good with it, then ADS. If you're not good with it, then don't, you know? What do you want me to just do? That's all you can say.
You've got to feel this should be 6. And anything
It's probably something to do with like since he uses a scope so often, like with chamber pistol op, it probably just feels more normal to just ADS for him.
Now. He's giving away the game. Does he have to keep his life? For now, for a moment, he keeps breathing, but Zipan looking to try and do the damage. He's blind!
Such a good flash by Crashies.
The trade is good enough for now. Victor goes down short. Oh, FNS!
He runs through the brim volley, man.
I've got a rifle, and he's still standing, and the HP is low. Xiao is not giving this up yet.
El Diablo is still living. He's still breathing. Does he pop his ult? It's so hard to tell. Okay, he did.
And this should be immediate death. Takes Sugetsu, but Xiao is keeping this together, man. The safest pair of hands on this FPX side.
How many more rounds do you let you lose until you pause? This one? Yeah. Good pause. I was thinking OpTic just got cleaned the last few rounds.
Some of the utility from the KO. Maybe even just an ult command. But this time around with Ye showing so much presence.
Oh, he's looking stressed still.
Little switch
that body language, you're up 12-7. I don't think you're up 12-7. If I saw Crashies do that.
Now you start to get a little worried. If FPX can build upon this now, and OpTic
can teams fire players during a timeout? No. Why would you? Who would want to fire anyone during a timeout in the middle of a match?
They have timeout still, right? They hit the pause on this. This is the big round. Now they've got the money coming in as well. They have everything they need to really do damage this round. Bear in mind the last one was, what, a hero rifle and Ye, right? So
you're like, your FPX management, you're like, Angel, it's halftime, we're down 3-9, and you're 0-12. Yeah, actually pack up your things. We actually have a replacement for you. Yeah, we'll talk about the rest. We'll figure out the rest of the contract after the tournament's over. Can you imagine? That'd be crazy.
OpTic only have the Viper's Pit to work with, and 2 big ultimates in terms of site executions here for FPX, and that's why they're stacked up.
That's 100 these moves. Come on, come on. We never cut anyone middle of a match.
It might be pacey.
Come on.
FPX not known for the pace, but let's see how they look with it. A new fit, a new look, and Zipan plucked from the air.
Zipan's like Victor this game.
They're ready for that next wave to hit. Yay!
Just running in and inting, just like last map.
Trying to pick up the slack there. Ult comes in. They got to
clear the area. At least 100 Thieves had the, you know, at least we cut him like after the match was over. You know?
Yay holds the ground. It's down to Artist and Angel. And Yay is not relenting. They want this map over with. They want the best of 5. They are not down, and they are
best of 5 for a reason. Down 2-0. All good.
That means we start.